Hi, and welcome to Sterling Report. Macomb Community College President Dr. Jim Jacobs recently presented his annual economic forecast to the Macomb Chamber Alliance. The event was held at Zuccaro Banquet Center in Chesterfield Township on Wednesday, January 15th. For the first time in many years, Jacobs' forecast predicted an economic recovery for Macomb County, and in particular for the city of Sterling Heights.
No, I think there'll be pretty good news this year. I mean, the automobile industry is clearly expanding. That a 7.8 increase last year in auto sales, and you have commitment from all the big three automakers to expand their facilities in Macomb County, which is really good news for Sterling Heights because there are a number of very important ones there. But second, I think you're also starting to see the growth of other industries in the county. One of the most important things just happened, which is the federal government budget reconciliation package, which looks like it's going to be passed, has an increase for defense manufacturing, which is going to be positive results for General Dynamics, BAE Systems, and a number of other companies that are in the county. So those two things are going to drive, future growth, I think, in a very positive way.
Jacobs also said that Macomb County will continue to see an increase in population, with new residents moving in from Wayne County and from around the world. Commercial growth and improving employment conditions are also expected to be on the horizon for Macomb County.
Well, I think what you're starting to see now is incomes, and I'll kind of show this in my slide. Incomes are starting to grow, not as fast as we would like, but they're certainly starting to grow. Foreclosures are declining, and very nicely, home sales and the price of homes is picking up. So I think what you're going to see is a lot of spin-off of really good activity. And unemployment, which is for the first time in at least 7 or 8 years, is below 8%, which I think is good news in Macomb County in general, and certainly good news for Sterling Heights.
The annual economic forecast is sponsored by the Chamber Alliance of Macomb County and is attended by governmental representatives from around the community and Macomb County business leaders. Also on a positive economic front for the city, the Sterling Heights Assembly Plant was the focal point of Chrysler's unveiling of their new Chrysler 200 sedan. The revealing of the latest car models is always a feature of the Detroit Auto Show. This year, during Chrysler brand president and CEO Al Gardner's press conference, not only was their newest car highlighted, the Chrysler 200, its manufacturing plant was featured and highly praised as well. Gardner boasted how Chrysler focused their efforts to vastly improve and redesign their midsize sedan, and equally improve and redesign their manufacturing capability via the Sterling Heights Assembly Plant.
This luxury at a very attainable price. Now, the design and the engineering teams answered this call, and they came back with something so stunning that we couldn't build it in the facilities we had. But we refused to scale back our ambition to suit our capabilities. A flagship car requires a flagship manufacturing facility. So that's what we built, the Sterling Heights Assembly Plant. And just like the car that it produces, Sterling Heights sets an entirely new standard for American automobile manufacturing. We insisted on a fully robotic assembly system for precise fit and finish. We insisted on a state-of-the-art paint shop to offer a spectacular palette of exterior colors while reducing cost and environmental impact. And we insisted on absolute attention to detail to ensure that every part meets the highest design standards every time. This was the only way we could know for certain that we built a car that would take on the best of the best and beat them at their own game. So that's what we did. We invested over $1 billion in Sterling Heights Assembly and in the people who run it, with an all-new 1 million square foot fully automated body shop. With more than 1,000 new robots, it delivers disciplined consistency on every car. Now, there's also a new 936,000 square foot fully robotic paint shop featuring a 180-degree rotisserie carry that ensures perfect sealant on all seams, along with an absolutely world-class paint job. And finally, we built an all-new metrology center, reflecting the company's heightened dedication to quality. Very simply, the metrology center measures every body part with a 3D scanner before, during, and after assembly to ensure perfect fit and finish each and every time. And we do all that in a plant that uses 62% less energy than required by the outgoing model. It's pretty amazing. Now, I could talk to you all day about the world-class facility and the great people who work there, but it'd be much, much better if I just showed you. Now, while I can't take all of you to Sterling Heights Assembly Plant, I can bring that plant to you. So, here's an exclusive view of what it looks like from the special point of view, call it from the inside out.
The City of Sterling Heights and the Ethnic Community Committee will hold the 2014 Cultural Exchange on Friday, February 7th from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Sterling Heights Senior Center. The public is welcomed and encouraged to attend the celebrated event. Free overflow parking and shuttle service is available in Dodge Park. Sponsored by the Sterling Heights Ethnic Community Committee, the 2014 Cultural Exchange will feature a wide array of ethnic music and dance, cuisine from city restaurateurs, and educational cultural displays from area groups and retailers. The event is a great chance for people of different ethnic and cultural backgrounds to celebrate their roots and learn about each other. The Ethnic Community Committee celebrates our city's diversity with the participation from many of the different nationalities in Sterling Heights and surrounding areas at this year's Cultural Exchange. For more information, call Community Relations at 446-CITY. Sterling Heights commuters should be aware that 17 Mile Road is set to close for 5 months at the Conrail Railroad Bridge. Due to the superstructure replacement of the bridge over the Conrail rail yard, 17 Mile Road is slated to close for a period of 5 months beginning March 1st. Although east and westbound traffic on 17 Mile Road between Van Dyke and Mound will be halted during the construction, access to local businesses up to the Conrail tracks will be open in both directions. Detours will be provided and posted for drivers to follow during the closure. According to City Engineer Brent Bashaw, the physical condition of the 17 Mile Road Bridge over the Conrail Railroad has significantly deteriorated over the past 30 years, with an accelerated deterioration over the past 5 years. A message board will be erected 2 weeks prior to construction and will indicate the upcoming closure and date. In addition, updates to the progress of the project will be located on the Cone Zone section of the city's website at sterling-heights.net. Finally today, this winter we've experienced more than our fair share of snowstorms. You can stay inside and complain about old man winter, or you can make the best of it and get out there and build an award-winning snowman. The Sterling Heights Beautification Commission is encouraging families to enjoy Mother Nature's latest snowfall by participating in the 2014 Snowman Snow Sculpture Contest. Entries must include a name, address, telephone number, and photograph of your snowman or snow sculpture. The entry deadline is Friday, February 28th. Entries can be sent to Snowman Contest, care of Community Relations, P.O. Box 8009, Sterling Heights, Michigan, 48311-8009. Entries can also be emailed to cityhall@sterling-heights.net. Submissions are also being posted on the city's Facebook page. The winner of the contest will receive a $25 prize from the Beautification Commission. Nominations will be judged on Monday, March 3rd, followed by a presentation to the winning entry on Monday, April 7th. And that's going to wrap up this edition of Sterling Report. Until next time, take care.